was important in transforming Art Deco from purely a crafts movement into a proper artistic movement. And I think really the Russians should be very proud of him. But,
it's interesting how the colours changing. So
I think they're very important, yes. No, and the colour, and I mean, that black is very, very interesting. It's very unique, in fact, I think, where he's concerned. Very, very powerful. He uses it a lot. And the colour is quite remarkable.
В работах Латри очень привлекает некоторая легкость и элегантность его линий.
И он одним из первых внес линию персидской миниатюры и вообще восточного искусства в это арт-деко.
А это были очень видные деятели Серебряного века.
All movements of art, there is always a link. And to my mind, the Lattry pictures are that link between the 19th century and the 20th century movement.
Of course, we all know he was Ayvazovsky's grandson, and there's always kind of the first fact about Lattry that people learn. Perhaps his influence was precisely in that Lattry did not imitate or copy him.
In Russia, they know about his work before he left Russia. There's a very good collection, of course, in the Ayvazovsky Museum in Feodosia, where he was director. They've got a lot of his ceramics. They were highly recognized in about 1910 in Russia. They were regarded as important.
Any artist who left Russia during the revolution was little known and little studied in Russia. And it's taken a while for the Russians who grew up in Soviet times to learn about the emigre artists. So it is an area of particularly strong value.
We see that a lot in Russian art. They had lost their audience, they had lost the people who they were painting for. And suddenly in a new world, and with very little means, very little money, they had to support themselves and also try and establish a new audience.
Then he moved to Greece and had a studio in Athens and had a very interesting series of paintings in the Piraeus, the port of Athens.
The line, the feel of the hulls of the ships in those Greek harbours. My feel from them is one of optimism.
Then he went to Paris, and of course his style, the freedom and the light in Paris, with all the other Russians, so huge numbers of Russian artists in Paris, 70,000 émigrés.
Стремление к красоте вывело русскую культуру на мировой уровень.
His work was essentially decorative. A lot of it was painting for panels and for boxes and screens and things of that sort.
He was very closely involved with all the artists who stars of the Diaghilev movement and the Ballet Russe.
The stranglehold that religion had had on art was completely gone, and scientific ideas were creeping in, and with Cubism And that was frightening some people, so there was a kind of romantic backlash, and Lattry very much fitted in with the romance.
Но что интересно, что тогда образовалась группа русских художников. Это были художник Жорж Лавров, Латтри был из них самым старшим, и Тамара Лемпика, просто символом арт-деко.
More than paintings, they're like picture puzzles who carry a high level of symbolism.
Certainly, I would anticipate very strong rise for Lattry and for other émigré artists whose prices have not risen the way Russian artists who stayed in the Soviet Union have risen. Émigré art in general is one of the best value areas of the market.
Это удивительно тонкий художник и красивый, изысканный художник. И на него просто приятно смотреть.
A marvelous person in himself as well as an extraordinary creative artist.